Boyfriend won't wash dishes due to technicality. Hi all. Throwaway and other information changed for privacy reasons. Formatting on mobile. My, 26 female. Significant other, 25 male. And I have been together for 5 years and living together for the last 2 years. Stereotypically, we have been dealing with him not noticing messes and not having the same idea of cleanliness as me. We've struggled to implement a chore chart, chore list, etc. We've tried I do dishes during the week, and he does the over the weekend. This is a work in progress, and each day he gets a bit better. But there's something I still can't shake and I'm not sure what to do about it. Since we lived separately for so long, we are used to doing things separate, independently. So we have continued to provide for our own food independently. Well, again stereotypically I tend to cook for myself while he either gets takeout or eats microwave meals. Recently he revealed to me that one of his main priorities for eating this way and not eating food I cook is so that technically he is not responsible for the majority of the dishes. While technically most of the dishes in the sink are mine due to me doing most of the cooking and eating, I can't help but feel that this arrangement is unfair in some way. When it comes to daily chore tasks, I mean he comes home and gets to chill every night. Maybe he takes out the trash or checks the mail. When I come home I need to cook and/or wash the dishes daily. I'm needing some advice on what to do. Should I just let it go because he's right and technically it is my mess? TLDR. Significant other won't wash dishes due to me being the only one who cooks and eats my cooking. Should I just let it go because he's right and technically it is my mess? You sound like roommates rather than partners living together. Nickel and diming each other over every single thing isn't partnership. My girlfriend and I just help each other where we can regardless of who cooked or who messed things up. We never had to have a chore list because we just do things together for our house. Ridiculous to act otherwise. Why are you even living together? As long as he is taking care of his own trash and not eating or partaking of your food, then yeah, he is technically right. But this is a small view of a bigger problem. You seem pretty unhappy with this cleaning arrangement beyond just the dishes and it's not going to get better. You will be upset that you have to be his maid. I would look at this relationship and decide if this is what I want for my future. It will not get better with marriage, usually worse, so you need to decide it's worth it. Recently he revealed to me that one of his main priorities for eating this way and not eating food I cook is so that technically he is not responsible for the majority of the dishes. Sigh. Your boyfriend sounds pathetic. I mean that is such a non-starter of an argument. In a relationship it shouldn't be a contest with one another and both parties should be happy to help each other's lives be easier. Why are you with a guy who does not like you? Technically? Yeah. Morally and realistically? He's going to run this relationship to the ground. If you're living together, you're sharing your lives together. I can't imagine doing a mine and yours division of everything. No. I'm also just 23 and we shop together. I cook usually and we both do the dishes. It's financially also much more practical. If he acts like this in other aspects, like financially or in regards of other chores, run. He wants a built-in wife for his own purposes but wants to live on his own. He would be right if you were roommates. But you're not roommates, you're a couple trying to live your life together and he purposely avoids your cooking just to avoid helping you out with the dishes. That's what makes him wrong. He'd rather eat lean cuisine than help you do the dishes. He sounds like a lazy, immature, and inconsiderate asshole. If you didn't put his age in your post I'd have thought he was 12 years old. What does he envision as your longer-term life together? When your shared income is more important. When you both have greater responsibilities and potentially children. He thinks he continues eating takeout, spending 50% more than you on food, and generating mountains of unnecessary garbage, just to avoid doing the dishes? Even if you were a super non-traditional couple, who maintained separate, roommate, lives, this would be weird and inefficient and expensive. I cook for my boyfriend so he doesn't have to cook because he hates cooking, and I hate dishes. You might want to try to come to a compromise here, like maybe he could cook and you'll do dishes. But for me if he won't cook or do dishes he needs to take out trash and clean bathrooms or something extra to make up for it. If you are both working adults chores should be split as best they can be or it becomes a battle eventually and one person will feel like they do all the work.